Hey guys, welcome back to a new video from me. This time I'm using the Fantasy Coaster mold from Molds and Shapes and I want to pour a flower. And what I want to do, I want to only fill my mold halfway and then make a back layer. But let me first mix my colors. First is of course the white. I'm using here the pigment paste, the Angel White from LezRez, which I received from Laura's Art Corner. And I'm mixing this into the Ultracast resin. The Ultracast resin is from Etta Art. And this is almost my first color. Then as a second color, I put a little bit of a golden pigment paste into my white. And it's the Abu Dhabi pigment paste. So I'm just stirring this up and then I'm snipping my piping bag, you see it, so it's not so big. And I'm preparing my piping bag with a little cup. And I'm putting my resin into the piping bag. I need to be careful, you see it. I'm struggling a little bit, but it's okay. So this is my piping bag done. And I'm just closing it a little bit and put it back into the cup so it's resting there. Then I'm also mixing a little bit of the glitter and glass stone, and this is the purple glass stone. And the purple glass stones, they are also from Laura's Art Corner. I of course link Laura into my description box. And this is the light gold. It's the glitter from Laura's Art Corner. I was just stuck in thinking, I'm sorry. So yeah, these are my colors. I will link Laura into my description box, like I said, and you can check her out for international shipments. You better send her an email, but I also link her email address into my description box. So, as you can see, it's the holographic fantasy mold which I'm using, and I'm putting my clear into the mold. I'm making sure that it's rather the same amount of resin in each coaster. And yeah, I'm dividing. It takes a little bit time, but I want to spread the resin as good as I can so I have the same amount in all of the molds. By the way, the mold, like I said, it's from Molds and Shapes. I also link Molds and Shapes into my description box. And there's a promo code PT5 for 5% discount. The molds are amazing. Just check them out, and you don't see me pouring in other molds because I'm so happy with Molds and Shapes. So I'm getting a little bit rid of the bubbles, a little torch, and then I can start with my colors. And in the bigger bows of the flower, I'm dropping the elderberry. It's a resin ink from Etta Art. And in the center, the sun resin ink from Octopus. You see what I'm doing. And now also for the last one. And then I'm putting a second drop of the yellow in there because I thought just let it be a little bit darker. And now I'm snipping my piping bag with my colored resin. Yeah, it was a little bit too thin. I want to have a rather decent amount to come out. And then I'm just starting piping my flowers. There you see it. I'm just following the pattern of the mold, or you can easily say the pattern also of the purple because it really shows you where to pipe. And then I'm putting those little stripes into those little bows, which are meant to be the leaves of the flower. And now again, just tiny flowers for the center. And then I'm already putting my glitter and glass stone mix into the center. Yeah, I mix it rather thick, pushing it a little bit down, and then I'm just swirling around the glitter mix. Now my second flower, and I'm doing exactly the same. You see it. Yeah, I love doing the flowers, and I love doing different designs, different color combinations, also testing with pigments. What can I put together? I guess you know that I like to test this out. And this is exactly what I did with the last one. And now the swirl. And for my next two flowers, I thought I do a spiral and I'm following the shape of the mold. So I'm doing the bows where the big bows are of the fantasy mold. I'm just going around. And then I put a little bit of the glitter mix into the center, like I did before. And I'm starting drawing my flower, and I'm just going in the middle where the narrow parts are, which are meant to be the leaves. And I'm giving it a swirl in the center. And for my last one, I do exactly the same. Just following the pattern. And there you go. Yeah, there I missed a little bit. Yeah, you can already see that the petals are closing up with the other pours. And now I'm putting my glitter mix into the center again. And I'm just emphasizing my petals going from outside in. And I'm giving it a swirl. So, these are my flowers done. And this is the next day. And I make my back layer, and the back layer is the key lime. It's a mica from Petra Jungblut. I used it many times and I'm glad because I ran out of it. I've got a new bunch of the key lime, and I need to say thanks to Petra because she sent it to me and I'm quite happy about it. And next color is the elderberry. It's a resin ink, and I'm just putting like 4 drops into my resin. I don't want it to be too dark. And as you may guess, I am going in puddles, and I want to try, even though it's very thin what I can still pour, I want to try to get a delicate crackle effect. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. But I'm starting with my clear in the middle of the mold. I need to be quite careful actually. And then I'm just pouring my green on top of the clear. Then I'm taking the elderberry and I pour on top. And I really don't know how far I can go because I cannot spread it out with my popsicle stick, so I really have to be careful. And I can tell you I overflowed it, even though I was quite careful, but you always think, yeah, it can still have a little bit more, and then you overfilled it. But I got this rather sorted, and yeah, I did this all off camera, so you see, things like this are still happening to me. But anyway, I'm keep on pouring my colors. Sometimes I wished it would stay like a ring, like it's there. So this is something I guess you can only do with very, very thick resin. And this is the last bit. And there you go. So this is the next day and time for demolding. 24 hours passes always very quickly. Well, it wasn't 24 hours, I can tell you. It was 12 hours later, and the top is still a little bit bendy, and you can see there my overflow. So I got it sorted afterwards, but let's have a look. Very careful with my backside, but look. I mean the backside of the coasters, but look at the effect, look at the flowers, the colors, and the holographic effect. I really adore them. Yeah, I'm putting them the other way around, so nothing happens to my green, but I'm quite happy. Look at that. Yeah, and this is the final result. You can see the holographic effect. I thank you for watching. If you liked the video, I would be happy for a thumbs up. Leave me a comment, and if you are not subscribed, I would be happy if you would do. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Bye-bye.